Well, I just acquired a free wheel horse, Commando 8. To be continued. Yeah, cruising a wheel horse in the back of the truck. My first real tractor was a wheel horse. This brings back some memories. And this weekend we got my buddy Steve's private wheel horse show. So either I'm going to work on it and get it running and bring it over there, or I'm going to bring it over there dead and we'll fart around with it over at his place. Sweet. I don't know why, but somebody apparently painted it green, but whatever. It's got cast iron wheel weights in the back, 8-horse Kohler K181 with a starter generator. I think it's a cool little machine. It's been sitting so long that the transmission seemed locked up. I couldn't even get it to turn. I rocked it back and forth a couple times and it rolled easily. Cool. All right, so I don't even know if the engine turns over or anything. Let's see. Yeah, it's not locked up. That's good. Anyways, it's a little rusty, but still cool. I'll leave it at that. Unloaded the Commando 8 in the rain here. That was hairy going down the ramps. But anyways, it's out. And it looks pretty cool. But, you know, I don't even know if the engine turns over or anything. I grabbed the crank here and I turned it a little bit last night. But it's kind of hard to turn holding that little pulley. But it looks pretty complete. So, I don't know, see what happens. Cool. All right, so it's 2 days later and the rain stopped. We're gonna check this thing out a little bit. Let's see. Open the hood up and it's a little rusty. Let's see, does it have a dipstick? It's got the old dipstick that you gotta unscrew from the block. Let's see what's in the gas tank. Cool, there's nothing in the gas tank. That's a good sign. I'm just wondering if I can jump this thing and turn it over. I know I didn't check the oil, but whatever. Let's see. Negative, positives on this side. I don't know if I can get this jump box in here somehow. It's in a weird spot. It's like I have to put this up here maybe. Let's see. Can I do this or not? There's some crusty crap in here, you know? See, I'll just put it on the wire instead of on the battery. Let me go over to the other side here. Can this reach down here? Maybe. It's the same problem, like it's hard to get the jump box in here. I don't know. Let's just see what happens here. Turn this on. I'm gonna hit the key switch. Yeah, nothing happens. I'm not surprised. Let's see, does it turn over? No, I feel compression. That's good. Yeah, it's got compression. Let's see. Let's get down to business here and do some redneck engineering. Put this turd right on the starter generator. That might be easier said than done. There's nowhere to... Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, this thing's got a little bee's nest in it down there too. Cool. Looks like it's got Fluffy over here behind the gas tank. Oh, this is sketch. This is kind of sketch, guys. Let's see here. All right, now we got to figure out where we can hook up the negative side of the cables. Maybe, just maybe, there's a big block. There's a bolt down here on the block. Man, that fuel line is like frozen solid. Okay, we got that on there. I don't know. Let's see what happens if I hit this. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, let's check out this Commando 8 some more. So I went to Tractor Supply. I got a new battery last night. So the first thing we're going to do is take this battery out, put in a new one. And it's about 8:30 right now. I'm invited to go to the wheel horse meet a half hour from now. And we're going to try to work on this thing over there. But I'm going to change out the battery first and just see if we got some spark maybe. Clean the points. We'll see. I don't know. Probably got to clean the carb, I'm guessing. So it'll be fun. All right, the Tractor Supply battery's in. I'm going to wire brush these terminals here and put new bolts in it. And we'll see what happens. All right, the battery's in. Now, on these wheel horses, the hot wire from the battery goes right through the key switch into the starter generator. I don't know if this key switch is any good, but let's see what happens. Cool. It is good. All right, let's get the spark test. Let's check the oil before we check the spark. You gotta use a wrench on these things and take out this plug. This fuel line needs to get replaced too. That thing is all stiff and old rubber. These things suck. I hate these dipsticks like this. Anything on it? Oh, dude, it's right up to the full mark. Score. I'll wipe it off and check it again because I did crank the engine, but it looks good. All right, I got the spark tester on it. See if we got anything. Yeah, there's nothing, so we'll have to clean the points. All right, the tractor's loaded up. We're going to Steve's house. Good thing he lives 5 minutes from me, which makes it convenient. I can't get the tractor to go into gear. I'm hoping that if we get it running and the transmission's turning, maybe it will pop into gear, but I can't get the tranny to shift. Oh well. All right, we'll be back. Fall is really looking nice now, and I like this spot up here. There's actually corn growing over here. There's only like 3 places in my town that grow corn. There's not many farms in Connecticut, but it looks like they already chopped that and I don't know, worked the ground. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, the leaves are starting to turn a little bit just in the last couple days. Really starting to get a lot of yellow. When you look at a hillside, it's mostly green, but there is a lot of yellow out here. Seems like a lot of distressed trees have turned first, but anyways, we're almost to his house. Cruising the little boat here. Let's see. I wish I had one of these. I put this in neutral, he said, to start it. Cool. Nice. That's fun. Yep, the turning radius. Got a sick hill to go down to get to his backyard. Clean the points and it fired off. I didn't get any video of spraying some carb cleaner in there and it firing off, but there were a couple of us working on it. I was cleaning the points, and then we had a couple other guys. We had Rob, we had Craig, and we had Vin. They were looking at the transmission. The shifter won't go into gear. Vin's working on that with me. See if we can get that going. Points are easy to get to.
Leave it right there.
You like that bee's nest? It was under the hood by the steering wheel up on the dash. So
drinking water.
Taking a piss out of the tranny here. So we decided to drain the fluid out of the transmission, and the drain plug was rusted. I had to heat it with a torch to get it freed up, and then nothing was coming out. And I took you got to use an Allen wrench to get the plug out. So I shoved it up in the hole and knocked out some loose junk, and then you'll see a bunch of water came out, probably a gallon of water and almost no grease.
That's your eyes there. That's drinking water. That gives you some hope for transmission.
Yeah.
You gotta get that all out.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been down there looking for
Holy crap! Look at this freaking thing run. I can't believe it. Doesn't smoke nothing. All right, don't stall it on me. Oh, come on. There you go. So I took the bowl off the carb and I cleaned it out. It really wasn't that bad. There was just a little bit of residue in it. Luckily, it was parked with the gas and the fuel system empty, which is the best thing. So I put the bowl back on. I never even changed the gaskets, nothing. Just took the bowl off and cleaned it, and it runs pretty good. Here, we put 5 quarts of drain oil into the transmission, hoping that if it just sat there and ran, that the gears would be spinning and maybe it lubricates something, but it didn't work. If you had seen in that hole, we took the shifter out, I should say, and if you had seen down the hole where the shift lever went, it looked like the Titanic's transmission down there. There's so much rust on it. So we decided to call it quits, and the problem is we have to tow this thing up to the top of the hill to bring it back to my trailer to bring it home. So you'll see a little recording here of us bringing it up the hill, towing it with the Kubota, and you know, we're talking about holding stuff, which we weren't. It was just a joke.
There's no brakes at all?
Yeah, take a video. Then I can...
Hey, Ralph, what could possibly go wrong?
Here, hold my beer.
Yeah, hold my beer.
All right, fellas.
Had a great time at the Wheel Horse show. My buddy Steve, first class as usual, was awesome. I don't know, there's probably at least 40 guys there. It was just a lot of fun. We went on a ride, came back, had some burgers and hot dogs and sausage and meat or whatever. It was a lot of fun. Too bad that tranny's locked up, but we'll get her figured out. Axle seals are leaking oil all over my trailer. I got to drain that oil back out of that tranny here. Draining the drain oil out of it. Some nasty milky junk too. Ugh. I can't have it leak all over my trailer on those wheel seals. Nasty stuff.
Brakes.
There's no brakes at all?
Yeah, take a video.